I've been through heartaches, I've been to heaven. I've done my best and my worst, learned my lessons. No matter how hard my life would treat me, I'd always get right back up, never worry. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel
What is this Bernie slander? What the fuck? One of the worst anomaly units even possible. I can't.
Ooh.
It works! Hell yeah! I fixed the redeems, except for one of them. I had to disable one of them. But yippee, it works. Oh my fucking god. Bernice is not bad. Bernice is not bad, I promise. Oh my fucking god. Chat, hello. Good evening. How are you guys doing? Hello. I actually wanted to stream an hour earlier, but I didn't hear the alarm, so there's that, I guess. Well. Hello, chat. Hope you're having a good time. A good June 14th. Sunday. Saturday. Depends on your time zone. Anyway. We need to keep the Burners propaganda alive. God damn it. Coffee. I'm happy. So, the YSG guide goes live in 1 hour 12. No, just 12. Anyway, it is time, chat. It is time for Zenless Zone Zero. Because I sold out my soul to that game. Bernice sucks and Mia becoming someone. Oh, Divin. Underestimating the power of money and Velina. Those two. But well, it is what it is. Today we're gonna be doing some account reviews again. But before we do that, oh my god, Lumi test.
Hey, Lumi test. Whoa. Good morning, Rivy.
Oh, look at that. She's now on screen and she sounds more sassy again. Hell yeah. Yo, Bums, hello. You're coming to the Netherlands, Germany in a few months, and any cool stuff you would recommend to do? Don't enter Germany. It's fucking boring as shit here. You ask me things. You think that I leave my house. That's your first mistake. I mean, if you wait a month, Gamescom, well, 2 months. If you wait 2 months and 13 days, there's gonna be Gamescom. So, I would recommend you to delay your holidays, your vacation. Or if you are here for work-related reasons, ask your work to delay that by 2 months. I don't fucking know if there's anything. Just get user copies, guys. Just get one uncon copies, guys. Just get one uncon copies. Okay. So, just because Bernice really likes Yuzua when played with Nangong Yu, that doesn't mean that you need Yuzua and Nangong Yu copies. Especially not with Velina. Yeah. Me taking vacation time to play the new season of CCC? Exactly, that is what you should do. Just be a need, be a shut-in. Bums, I don't really have any recommendations for you. I don't leave my fucking house. I have no shitty idea. I'm sorry. If I don't have Vivian, I could only buy one character. Is Velina worth it? You don't have Yuzua. You don't like Yuzua. That's a one-in-a-time statement. And a very bold one to say on my stream. But, ask ChatGPT or something, Bums. I don't know. Velina is good with nearly every anomaly agent. There are some she's just worse for than Nangong Yu. But Velina really likes Yuzua currently. So the question is, will Remiel solve that problem? Well, I don't fucking know. Do I hope for it? Yes. If you plan on getting Remiel as well, you could gamble. Hope that Remiel replaces the support rather than the other anomaly on it. If that is the case, that's great. Then you can do that. But it's a gamble. Right now we have no confirmation and we probably will not get confirmation. Maybe we get. Depends when the drip marketing happens. And if there's like a little support icon or something. Or defense icon. Defense Remiel. Anyway. You want Bernice to get another potential unlock where they fix more of her clunk? Nah. I mean, I wouldn't say no to making her stronger. But she really doesn't need it. People are... There is a reason that there is no fire anomaly boss. They are scared of Bernice. Bernice is really fucking good with Velina. Like, really good. She does not need it. And then Remiel also wants you. So, yeah, that's the gamble. It is what it is. Velina, Ngangong, Vivian. I mean, that... I mean, you could do that, I guess. I would not really... play Velina with Nangong Yu because you have like double backwards quick assists, which is really ugly, but I mean it works, so... I'm going to play Velina and AP Bernice or still Critness with Nangong Yu? Both. I can still do both, that is the great thing. I'm not limited to one. Huh? Insane. I know. You can play more than one role on her, that is fantastic. It's actually fantastic because I think Bernice is the only character where you can legit do that. Can she really be called good if there's nothing for her to be good into? You can play her versus the new boss, Girta Blulu. Girta Blulu has no weaknesses. Sorry, no resistances. It only has a wind weakness and that's it. You can play her in Shio defense really well into a lot of matchups. You can play her versus Pompey. And you can play it generally versus everything that doesn't have 40% fire resistance. And even 40% fire resistance you can slay. Bernice is the queen. She slays everything. What's the best fire DMS team? If you don't have Banyo, Bernice. Wait 3 days for my statement to be true. Just wait 3 days. Bernice only has good matchups? No, the thing is that she is playable despite having bad matchups. The only thing is that most people don't play her correctly and that she is really hard to play and requires very specific setups, whereas other teams are easier to play and don't need such a specific setup. I can still get a free S-Rank engine for Bernice or Jane. I play Jane with Alice and don't play Bernice right now. But you will get Velina. Which W engine should I get? I cannot really answer that for you, because in the end, if you don't play the character, you know, that's a thing. But Bernice W engine is relatively good on Velina. You can maintain it very well on her. So you have the choice between Kaboom and Flamemaker Shaker, if you don't get the signature. Kaboom has the higher potential because you are able to get 3 stuns with it much easier than with Flamemaker Shaker. But if you are a really good player and you can hit 3 stuns without Kaboom or any ER main stat, right? Then Flamemaker Shaker arguably become the best choices. So Flamemaker Shaker has more usage in that regard. For Jane, do you have Practice Perfection? Do you have Practice Perfection? Because if you play Jane, Alice, or... okay, you play those two together, I suppose. Well, that is gonna be a little bit unfortunate then. I would highly not recommend you to use Sharpened Stinger on Jane, especially not if you play with Alice, because Sharpened Stinger, well, it requires you to perfect dodge or do dash attacks, and Jane doesn't really take a lot of heal time there. So, hard to answer. Go play Bernice. Bernice is great. I would not recommend Sharpened Stinger unless you play main DPS Jane. But you can also just wait. I would probably recommend you to wait anyway until like the 3.1 live stream or 3.1, right? Because we are gonna get like resets and stuff, and maybe they announce like another W engine for the shop. It's only 1 month now. So If you can still hold out one more month, wait one more month. I wonder if they'll give a free Bernice for anniversary. I know it's kind of a non-answer, Yelda, but it's really a little bit of a problem because Bernice W engine is literally good for Bernice and Velina, and that's about it. And on Velina, you have other options that are equally as good. If you don't want to put it on Velina, your only other option is literally Bernice. If you don't even play Bernice, it's a wasted engine. And then, arguably, well, Sharpened Stinger just is outclassed by Practice Perfection, but Sharpened Stinger kind of loses all of its value if you don't use her as main DPS. Yo, Divine, hello. You think 130 plus pulls from 3.0 would be enough for Velina plus Norma? Technically, you only need 2. And in the worst case, you need 180, so... Depends on your luck. So, I wanted to do dailies. I kind of forgot about that. Too many questions in chat, but that's good. I love answering questions. Questions are nice. So, what do we do? Combat simulation. Insane. We still need ether chips. The worst owl. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Look at that. I have saved 41 ether batteries. What the fuck? Me! But I need Velina. And everything that we don't need for Velina goes into Bernice. I need my AP niece to grow. Fortunately, that is gonna be difficult. Gonna take a while. Especially because I have to farm this dog shit set called Chaos. Yes. It is what it is. Do we have enough? Maybe. Looking to start vertical investing, was wondering how much of an increase Yijuan's M2 is from M0. So I have bad news for you. She is not gonna rerun for a long while. So, yeah. How much of an increase? Look up my updated Yijuan guide from February. The numbers are in there. I need 145 to max 3 skills. Good, I need to max 4. But we'll be fine. Otherwise, we are farming whenever she's out. What else do we have? Wind. Can I convert things into batteries? Batteries. Wanna craft batteries. Saving things. No, not use. Craft. Redo weekly until bored. Maybe I should do these things. I have literally never done that. Okay, that's not true. I have not done that. Permanent ether batteries in there. I haven't bought them. Oh, I should do them. Oh my god. Why has nobody told me these exist? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, I can craft here some as well. Oh. Well then. Yes. Oh, look at that. We get more batteries. Insane. Don't think I have any ER engine I could get from Bernice. Go back about 10 minutes. I answered that exact question kind of like 10 minutes back. But TLDR being, if you play Bernice, it's good. If you don't play Bernice, it's literally a waste. It's a dogshit engine on everybody else, except for Velina. But Velina has like other options that are equally that good. So yeah, non-existent. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good one. Bye. Will the new Pyrois Distress set be good for Suyuan? I'm gonna answer that on Monday. I'm gonna answer that on Monday, the 15th, which is tomorrow. 24 hours from now. Oh, look at that. Yeshunguang Guide is live. Yippee. Should head over to my channel. Watch Yeshunguang Guide. Rerun Guide. Should you pull? Yes. You should. They're giving us an event engine? No, that one is dog shit. We don't do that. It's really bad. We don't use that. This got new riff video. Yep. Hello. It's me. I'm here twice. Surprised there's no wind A rank for the... Oh, chat, will we ever see again? Will we ever see again an A rank and ZZZ? Still undecided whether better to use your guarantee on Velina or M2 YSG? Velina. Not even a question. On Velina, teams outside of half defense bosses would running pen D5 on the second normally be better than damage percent, attack percent? Depends. On Promia, not all too much. On some... That's a hard question to answer. It's really just like some agents really like that and some don't. Depends on the agent. Severian soon? Oh man. People still coping. People still coping. 93%, what did we not do? Oh yeah, this was the worst thing I've done in a while. Holy fuck, is it boring. This is so boring. Oh my god. This shit. I'm not finishing that. I don't care if I'm losing like 70 whatever. I would much rather pay than play this. Quite literally. Another mana to exit. True. I love my mana to incidents. So, there was something here with a domain, right? I could like auto-complete some stuff. I forgot where. Quick complete here. We can do that. Nice. Let's quick complete things. This is like the worst thing they have done in a while. The fact that nobody wants to play this, and because there are rewards locked there, they're literally just... It's so bad. But the AOD web event, actually at least, it was not just click here 10 times. At least you could do something. I do not miss Withered Domain, I do. I think that was great. I love real roguelikes. Yo, say it, hello. Oh my god, this was so bad yesterday. That was so bad. Man, I'm so fucking tempted for the 50k here to pull Silly Engine, but I shall not do that. As long as it's 50k here, I'm happy. The problem is we are now stuck playing Critneys into this garbage. Oh yeah, I don't think I've played Critneys into this yet. We can do that, hell yeah. Surely we can do versus Deep Veiler. What if the second pull is the one where you get the Vengeance? Then I would lose my possible guarantee. Yes, it is that bad. It is not great. You have many other options that are better. You get like a little bit of energy every time you trigger Vortex, but you are not gonna trigger Vortex that often. So just better to run ER because it does the same, and because it doesn't give you like a unique stat multiplier like windswept damage or vortex damage, but instead gives you just damage bonus. It's really like, and also like only a really low amount, like 11% or whatever. Like who the fuck cares? It's like running Snap. You can also just click this thing. Probably does more. So, but we are gonna run the biggest fan. The biggest fan is the biggest fan of Bernice. We love Bernice. I have to figure out how to route this. So, music off here. We now have a defiler. Would R-Snap do anything? I mean, it gives you a 10% damage bonus for 10 seconds every 24 seconds or something. But, it's never gonna be the worst choice, but also never the best. So, could be worse. Oh my god, what an opener. What an opener. What an opener. I can't. You get everything. Go Bernice, do something good here. Ooh. We can do this. We just need a little bit more energy to proc the disorder here and the corruption. Oh my god, can we proc? Oh, please. Give me. Oh, no. We didn't get anything in time. Well, then, it is what it is. You stand down. You don't move. I do not allow you to move, Defiler. You may not move. Holy shit, do we get like easy 2 stuns? We do. No! I think we actually get it back. Oh, can we shred this? Oh, easy! Bernice is, I love Bernice. Chad, I love Bernice. We're gonna just go that way. That's fine. Refresh here. Oh, is that juicy? Except that we just gave up a little bit of everything. 0 damage. That's okay. Look that. We actually get the ult back up in time. I was right. Can we? We can. Nice. Oh, can we please stun lock? Don't go into face. Don't go into face. Please don't miss. Don't miss. Don't. You don't miss. Nice. Stay there. I want another stun. No. Oh, wrong character. Oops. Anyway, we don't care. We have Bernice. Bernice is live. Do you consider Jane with 2000? Okay, actually I will answer that in a bit. I first need to do things here. I want one more stun. I want one more stun, please. Can we do that? Oh, fuck. I don't think we can. I don't think we can. No. If I didn't fuck up the second stun, that would have been so good. What the fuck? I have a question here. Do you consider a Jane with attack 580? I think you have way too less attack. I would recommend a minimum 2,600, but ideally 2,800 to 3,000. I think 2.6 is not enough attack. Chat, can we hit 50k with Bernice versus Defiler? Can we do that? I think we can. Oh, Bernice. I love Bernice. Are they all M0? Yeah. Definitely. They are all M0. Okay, let's try this again. Can we get another good opener? That is, okay, we get a little bit. We can get one more here, that is nice. So... yes, they're all M0. Don't question it. Yuzua's base kit got changed. Just because you don't remember that doesn't mean it isn't true. Surely that hits outside stun, right? Oh, it does! Pog! Okay. It does. Come on, give me one stun here. I would really appreciate that. No! Okay, we can proc like a little bit of burn here for some off-field damage. That's okay. Oh, fuck! No! Wait. That is not good. I wasted all my energy here. Oh, never mind. Bernice is still goated. We don't need energy. Fuck energy. Fuck energy. Nobody needs that. What are we at? 21k. You can just double EX here. That's okay. Please stun lock. Yes, thank you. We can actually go into her. Are you shitting me? The chain missed. I am beyond annoyed with that. What the fuck? No, let me chain! Oh, actually, we don't have a chain. Are you shitting me? Well, I guess we don't. Well, that will be interesting, to say the least. Yo, Bentuke, hello. Go, Bernice, do something. Oh, please give me another stun. Goddammit, we only have 16 seconds left. Oh, I don't think we can get another stun. We need one more stun and we are very easy. One more stun and we can very easily get like a much higher score. Fuck it. But there's no way. What is that? We get slightly better. We are 3k above. I want to hit the 50k with Bernice. Defiler. Attack. Who the... Attack. We get like physical damage increase. And electric damage increase. We don't care about that. Forcing a norm... yeah, about that part. It's crit. It's not anomaly. We don't play anomaly knees. We play crit knees. One parry on knees, and then we go into her. Good, and one more on... well, I guess not. Let me chain. No, that was too early! Oh my god. I think we need too long to stun this right now. Yeah, we restart that. Critneys is basically an attacker anyway. About that. I hate the boss as well, but it's better than Thrall, so... so, we try this again, right? We are just gonna start off like that. Hope that... so, switch on her. Let's give me a parry on... thank you. 2 parries even. Oh my god, I'm blessed today. Oh, that is something we can do. Oh my... No! Ah, there we go. Thank you. So, Critney's time. Proc the burn, ult. There we go. And next round. And ult. I want to have 2 stuns here. Want to have 2 stuns before... this is so fucking annoying. 203. Unfortunately, we cannot really get that. No, I wanted the burn. So we can do that. We're just gonna ult here. It's fine. What? Bernice? What are you doing over there? We are not ulting. What the fuck? Can't you fucking hit the boss? Well. Next try. Actually, I want to try something. I think we don't need to chain on Bernice here. We can chain on... We can chain on you instead. For more days. That could give us an earlier stun. Right, then we play Afterburn here. It's proccing for 150k right now, which is fine. Oh, berry. Go here, that is okay, and then we go for a chain here. Uh, 224. I mean, we do get it much earlier, which is great. One more burn, one more burn, one more burn proc, one more burn proc. Oh my fucking god, we didn't get the burn proc. 210. Might be difficult. Fuck. If we don't hit this, I need to position myself a little bit more in the center. We need that assist follow-up. If we don't hit that, we have a kind of a problem. Otherwise, we don't get 2 stuns. No. Parry, please. I don't care if I'm being hit here. Just need a parry. Not on that character, though. There we go. One, two. We can do that. That is okay. Ult. That's a little bit of a waste, unfortunately, but I mean, whatever. We can't really change it. Okay, we did get that disorder. Oh my god, why do you not proc the fucking disorder in time? Aha! Yo, Shooter, hello, welcome in. Okay, we can get one more disorder here, which is great. Let me parry. Oh no, we are too late. I want to find out how the fuck we can get 2 stuns before. How am I doing? I'm molding in Deadly Assault versus one of the fucking dogshit bosses. Otherwise, fine, thank you. Hope you as well. Let's try it this way. Never mind. Why the fuck do you dash out of that? Hello? You have reached 105 pulls for Velina, hell yeah. Okay, you know what? Fuck that. You're just doing this directly. You ain't dashing out of my fucking chain. Can me get a berry, please? Thank you. Much better. One more berry. One more berry. Do something. Okay, I guess we're just dodging. Ah! How are you still? What the fuck? Anyway. Necrosis, hello. Welcome, hope you're having a good time. No, we're just gonna stay on this. Go in here. Stand down. Ult. Surely we can get that. Yep, okay. Oh, yes! We did it! Hell yeah. That is the way of how we do this, surely. Is that a crit knees? That is a crit knees. If you want to run anomaly Bernice into this boss, good fucking luck, man. Good luck, man. That is not a very fun experience. 30k, I take that. I take 30k on my anomaly knees before intermission. To be fair, that is like with Yup. We chain here, that is okay. We give up a little bit of crit damage bonus for that, but generally that is fine. We stun lock here. What? That works? I didn't know that works. Okay, I guess we do not stun lock there. What the fuck? I guess we do not. I mean, we nearly have our ultimate back up, I guess, so there's that, but oh, one more ult. Nice. Nice. Just ult, just ult, just ult. Was that 50k? Probably not. I didn't look at the score. You're saving up for Bernice, so now you have bend bigger and drag? Hell yeah. Imagine if we had 1 second longer. Fuck! Imagine if we had 1 second longer. People don't even hit 50k with YSG. Okay, to be fair, the investment in this team is M0W1. All skill, no money involved. Now on your news channel. Hello. You had no idea last night that I used to be the unspoken name, the dead name. Well, hello. Welcome. You've watched like a ton of your videos? Well, the voice didn't change yet, so... Might be a hint. Well, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. If you search for I am Rivenous, I'm quite sure I still show up like as first search result. Should I use the 4 microprocessors for Bernice engine for Velina? I would highly recommend you to check whether or not you are able to hit 3 stuns versus the new boss. With like Kaboom or any other ERW engine. It's much easier, by the way. If you cannot hit it despite running ER, I think Kaboom is a good option. You can still hit 3 stuns with Kaboom, but I think unless your name is Lin Null, it might be a bit difficult. So, yeah. You could also be considered the artist, formerly known as Dead Name. Maybe. But, you know what is better? Rivi Allowen. Absolutely unrelated to Lucia Allowen. Yep. Did I have enough account reviews? Well, I can never have enough account reviews because every single time I make one account review, I get like 5 new ones. Look at that. And those are just, this is just the free queue. We have the sub queue still. Oh, I love Yuri. You are here, right? I saw you somewhere. Yes, you are. Do you want your account review today? Would you like your account review? We also have bumps over on YouTube. I'm not sure if you are still here. Sure, you don't mind? Sure. Let's create a queue while we're here. I'm still gonna play a bit of Bernice. But still. Bums, are you still here? You are? Do you want your account review today? Like in an hour-ish? It's the other name in the no-no zone. I mean, it's not as bad as my RL other name, but I just don't like it. I think it's fucking cringe. It's like when you're 12 years old. Right? You have like... Lol. I play Riven in League of Legends. And I build Ravenous Hydra. So I am Ravenous Hydra. Well, so I am Raven, but I play Riven, so I make it Ravenous and then Hydra, and then I just remove that part. It is so fucking cringe. Nah. That is why. I have been maining Riven for a shit long time. I don't actually know if my, what the fuck was my tech on EU? That's my login name. Was it just this? I forgot what the fuck my Riot ID was. I also don't remember what fucking icon I had. Do I still have the Riot client installed? I do. Fog. Actually, let's quickly do this. Wait, let's see. What do you think about people saying ZZ limits skill expression with chill bosses? I don't think that's true. I guess that was not my login name. Is this my login name? That is my login name. Okay, insane. Can I start League without updating it? Oh no, I cannot. What the fuck? That is my login name. But here, what is my icon currently? Probably this one. Yeah. Was it this one? Was this one? Oh fucking god, that was so long ago. What the... No, that was right! Why the fuck is there a pop-up on OPGG? I don't want to log in. What the fuck? That has been my League account back then. I've played a shit ton of mid lane Nocturne and Riven, right? I have been in Master once, and then I lost like 30 games in a row. That was Season 6. I was a Master, and then I lost like 30 games in a row, and then I immediately stopped playing and uninstalled League of Legends. That was when I quit, and then I just demoted. I just deranked. Was a horrible time. It was a horrible time. Yeah, but like I literally reached Master, and then like it was literally, oh, here's a 10-game win streak into Master, and then I had like a 30-game loss streak until like Diamond 3. And then I just quit League of Legends. Like I played since season, like the beta effectively, right? Since League released until end of season 6, and then I quit. Yeah, that is the entire fucking lore. And I thought that was like... But I love Riven. Riven is nice. That's definitely not where my name comes from. It was divine intervention. And oh shit, the cunning hairs. Hi, welcome in. Yeah, I don't know. But mid lane Nocturne back then, that was so funny. I and a friend were just dual queuing and like Diamond back then. And we were just spamming mid lane and top lane Nocturne. And then someone, the LCS, started to pick that up. Which was really funny. We had like a fucking hugely insane losing streak. Winning streak. And someone, the LCS, started picking that up. But we played it before the LCS, before it was cool. I don't fucking remember what season that was. Probably 5 or something. But it was really fucking good. But yeah, it was good old times. And then nowadays I just play TFT. Do we have a TFT? We don't have TFT in OPGG. Oh my god. Oh, we do. But here. My match history. Nothing. Fantastic. Last update 1 year ago. Ah, yeah, I haven't played TFT in a while. You just watched your upside. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. During the person content, you said she's boring. Yes, I'm sorry. She's fucking garbage. In terms of gameplay fun. At least in my opinion. But, you know. I don't care what people say or what people think. You have to keep in mind every single video you make, every time you voice something, it is your opinion. My opinion on a character will be different than Linnell's opinion. It will be different than Kete's opinion. It will be different than Kenna's opinion. It will be different than Joshua's opinion. Everybody has a different opinion playing a different character, depending on your skill level, depending on how the character is played, depending on the builds, depending on how well you understand the game. And a character that is really good for casual play, like Ye Xiongguang, might be really nice for somebody who just doesn't want interesting gameplay. They just want a nice high score or, you know, press left click and get polychromes. Have nice VFX, which is fine. She does her job perfectly fine for that. But I don't care about that. I want to have some cool, interesting mechanics. It doesn't need to be difficult, but I want to have some interesting mechanics. And for me, a character like Bernice is much, much, much more fun than YSG, because there's a lot more to her than just press left click. You think they went too far with Banyue? I personally don't enjoy Banyue. Mainly because I think it is cool what they did with Banyo, but I think there are two problems. For me personally, right? For me personally, there are two problems with Banyo. First of all, I think they are locking too much damage behind perfect rotations and perfect resource management. Sorry, not enough damage. The exact opposite. I feel like the character should be complete garbage if you cannot play there, get like barely 20k, but if you can play the character very nicely, you will see an insane amount of increase in score. But that's not the case. You can literally hold your fucking EX button when you, like after you ult or whatever. I've actually forgot how the fuck he works. And then he's just auto combo, and you still can get like 45, 50k. Which is fine, but it feels like the amount of work you need to put into the character to get to like 65k is too much for the relatively small amount of gain you get from it. Might be just my opinion, right? It's fine. On the other hand, his combos are really just muscle memory, which is fine, right? It is fine to do that because arguably a lot of characters are just muscle memory, but I think it would be cool if you would need to adapt your combos to the game state rather than, okay, get to the stun combo with enough resources and then you repeat the exact same stun combo, which to be fair is always gonna be a problem, right? YSG is pretty casual, but you can also pretty deep dive into rotations. I disagree. What you meant to say is YSG is pretty casual, but you can also pretty deep dive into team rotations, which is fine. That is 100% arguably right, but you can make that argument for every single team, which is why I do not count it as like a pros cons, right? Every single team has different rotations you need to manage and resources you need to manage within the team, right? And that applies to YSG as well, but YSG itself really doesn't have as many personal mechanics to her. In your opinion, which character in ZZ currently has a high-low floor and high skill ceiling? I think YSG has by far the lowest floor in the entire game, without question. I think... Okay, Astra exists. Okay, Astra has the lowest floor. YSG's floor is also very low. In terms of high skill ceiling, I think Bernice is very high up in terms of skill ceiling. I think Banyo is very high up in terms of skill ceiling. He just doesn't gain enough from that. Banyo might be the most difficult one, mainly because of the resources you need to manage. Otherwise, Billy is rather difficult as well. Not this Billy, this Billy. Miyabi, depends on what you look at. Mono Eyes, pretty high up. Astra isn't the lowest. What would you say is the lowest? I think Astra has the lowest skill floor. Skill floor is the lowest. We are not talking about skill ceiling. Astra skill floor. Skill ceiling, she's not the lowest. Alice is not that low. Evelyn is pretty high, both in terms of skill floor as well as skill ceiling. Harumasa, I actually wonder... No, Zhao has things to her. Like, to not be on her, because anytime you switch onto her, it's bad. You can switch on Astra and it's not gonna be bad, because at least you get a quick assist out of it. You don't have that with Zhao. I think Zhao has a higher skill floor than Astra has. But it's fine, you can disagree. Like, that's just my opinion. Harumasa, I take it back. I think Harumasa is more difficult than Banyo is. I think Harumasa has the highest skill floor and the highest skill ceiling in the game. Thinking if there's any character that exceeds Harumasa. No. I stand with that. I think Harumasa is the most difficult agent in the game, both in terms of ceiling as well as floor. Then you have QnA in terms of skill ceiling. I think his floor is not low. Billy, I think Billy has the problem that he has nothing special to him. Honestly, I think Alan has a relatively high skill floor. Me Bibi. I also think Grace is not that easy. I think her skill floor is not that low, but her skill ceiling isn't high either. Me Bibi, I think it depends on the team. With Nangong Yu, you can optimize a lot of things, right? But you don't have to, because her skill floor with Nangong Yu is so low, you are just gonna 50k regardless of whatever you do. You can just be AFK and you're gonna 50, 40k, whatever. Ellen is high skill ceiling, yeah, I think so as well. I think Ellen is rather difficult to play. Terms of skill floor, I also think her skill floor is rather high as well, honestly. Especially with the potential unlocks, with the quick assist things, parries. Nicole is also relatively high. But that is not because of her base kit, but because of... Oh, I'm so sorry. Because of her fucking death threat duration being like 1 second. Okay, 3.5, but anyway. Yes, I agree. I mentioned that before as well. I think Billy is rather difficult. I agree. The cunning hairs is right. Lucy, we don't talk about that. Piper, I think Piper depends what you play. With Velina, this character is garbage dog shit easy. With a Vivian, there's a lot to optimize. So I think skill ceiling for Piper changes a lot on the team. Honestly, kinda a little bit with Mibibi Mono Eyes, I guess. Sokaku has a high skill ceiling, I think, but her skill floor is rather simple. Nekomata is just a garbage character. It doesn't matter what her skill floor is or what her skill ceiling is, she's gonna be garbage regardless. I fucking hate that. I think Promia is rather difficult. I will be real. I think Promia is rather difficult. In terms of skill ceiling. Skill floor, she's fucking low. It's hold left click. Yijuan. I think Yijuan's skill floor and skill ceiling are both mid. And I think that is like a very perfect thingy. It's really just her combos are rather not that difficult. It's really just... You need to learn how to do the cancel, and that's it. But that is like 10 minutes in VR. You need to know what to look for, and then you just practice for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can do it. Is Nightbot not working anymore over on... No, it is working. Just slow as shit, okay. Hugo. Whatever. Lighter. I fucking hate Lighter. The fact that his ultimate has no snapping to it feels so bad. Sona. Rather low. Yithadi. I think Yithadi has a relatively low skill floor. And also a rather lowish skill ceiling. I honestly think most characters in the game have... I don't think there are any characters in the game whose skill ceiling is low. Chat, do you disagree with me? Or do you agree? Do you think that any if I make the statement, I think every single character's skill ceiling is at least mid. There is no character that has a low skill ceiling. Do you agree with that? Or do you disagree? If you agree or disagree, why? Lucian, hello, welcome in. Great Velina guide. You're a bit confused, so I have a question. How can Velina consistently stack and maintain the passives from Burning Signature? It is her EX. Her Cyclones proc from Vortexes don't seem to count as EX specials. They do. I cannot pull it up for reasons, because the certain site you might or might not have mentioned is not something I can mention for various reasons. But if you look that up, that thingy is her EX. You are gonna be summoning this thing. Her core just triggers this thing. It is EX. And if you play that, you will see that it is her EX. I don't really want to spoil that, but there is another content creator who had the highest results. Well, the second highest results just using Flamemaker Shaker, because that person is just good enough to do that. I think certain agents have kits that allow them to have significantly higher skill ceilings, but ultimately it just comes down to knowing rotations. Yeah, I mean, sure, that's true. I think so. Character Mastery in ZZ is awesome for each. Yeah, I think there are some characters which skill ceiling is rather low, but I think that's nice. I think it depends on how you want to use the agent and how they synergize with their teammates. Sona, for example, is about as basic as it gets. Health, EX, simplified, and pop back to the next character. Sure, but that's the skill floor. It's not the skill ceiling. The skill floor is what is the absolute basic minimum you need to do on a character. I think maybe I need to clarify what skill floor and skill ceiling are. Skill floor is literally what is the absolute minimum you need to do to get a good chunk out of the character, right? And how difficult is that? So Astra is literally press E. And for most characters, that is gonna be just fine. That is the skill floor. And what you described for Sona, you are right. It is hold EX and pop back to the next character. That is the skill floor. But the skill ceiling with the Sona, like spacing her EXs out correctly, get the most quick assists out of them, when to use them, swap canceling, all of that is not the floor. Those are the ceilings. And you can do more on Sona than just hold your EX. For example, with Pyrois, during the EBA, right, while you switch up, you can easily just use your... So, right? That's a good example, maybe. I love Yuri and Bums. We are gonna do you soon, right? But for example, on Pyrois, Sona, Dialin, stun combo, right? That is just a random combo here. So, you do your ult top on Pyrois, right? Then you do your EBA 3-4. Then you can, for example, Sona ult, quick assist, back to Pyrois. Then you do quick assist on Pyrois into EBA 3-4. Then you retrigger, Then you go back to Sona. You do Sona EX1. Then you can go to Dialin, EX, retrigger stun. Then you do your Pyrois chain, right? That is the most optimal combo. You can do this, by the way. This is an actual combo. It's really fucking hard. You start off here with Dialin ult convert. It is highly unlikely you are gonna fit that into stun. What is I Love Yori? It's a user over on Twitch. Hello. We are gonna do account reviews later. So, Pyrois chain, right? Cancel chain. Then you do another Pyrois EBA 3-4, and you do Sona EX2, back to Pyrois, and then you can just do like, create to Pyrois, and then you can do Pyrois EX into ult right. You can do this. This is the most ideal Pyrois combo you can do. And if you frame it, it's exactly 11.95 seconds. Frame duration. Right? The stun window is 12 seconds. So, unless you are superhuman, aka you are Linal, nobody is ever gonna do this. That is why I don't mention these things in like my guides, because it is humanly impossible for 99.99999% of players, including myself. Right? But most people don't use Sona like this. Right? I want to focus on Sona here. And this is like the skill ceiling you can describe for a character. Is that necessarily difficult? No. But it is something you can do to optimize certain things, right? That's basically what I mean by skill ceiling. And even though Sunna's skill floor is very low, and it is very easy to just hold your EX and then forget she exists for the next 40 seconds. Well, 25 seconds ideally, I guess. That doesn't mean that her skill ceiling is low. And I think that is the cool part about ZZZ. Even for Astra, right? Astra itself, for most people, is press E and then forget she exists for the next 180 seconds. But if you play, for example, with Evelyn, and you want to allocate your chains to, like, only Evelyn, you want to hold her basic, right? Is that difficult to do? No. But there is a certain skill involved in that I would not necessarily consider low. Because you are also losing her buffs during that, right? Don't forget that. If you don't get to her in time, you don't reactivate her state, her cadenza state in time, you lose your buffs. So, it's not difficult. But it is not a low skill floor because 99% of people don't do that. Sanbi. I think Sanbi's most ideal combo is actually really fucking difficult. Not because the inputs are difficult, but because getting her to do 3 aftershocks, like her 3 dashes, her 3 specials, without triggering stun, is really fucking garbage. It feels dog shit. It is so hard. I don't know why. Hello, Panda. Good morning. So yeah, I'm of the opinion every single character, including fucking Caesar, has at least a mid skill ceiling. I don't think there's a low skill ceiling in this game. And if I ever say in a video this character has a low skill ceiling, I guess we are fucked. Well then, I love Yuri. Let's do your account review. Can you DM me on Discord your account data? Please change your password before and after. Right. Thank you. And while you DM me your stuff, I am quickly gonna get another coffee because otherwise I'm gonna fall asleep. Not literally, I just woke up, but anyway. In the meantime, here's music.
I've been feeling hopeless till you came around.
Coffee time.
Came around. All this time, you're the only reason I'm not chasing highs, chasing highs. What is love? Lately I've been wondering just what is love? What is love? I don't know. No one ever showed me. I've been on my own for too long. But if you hold me now, let me into your heart. Maybe I can start to love again and tend to my scars. Can you show me how? Can you love me with all you've got?
So I love Yuri. Let's go. Verification code, please. Thank you. Please delete your login data from Discord. Thank you. So, reviews here. EU. Oh my god, another EU people. EU person. So, a code review time. Hell yeah. Oh, is that my account? I see a user. I said, oh, thank you so much for being here. Good night, good night. Sleep well. Another you. Why is my W key not working? That's the wrong one. Y. ASDY. Do you have your keyboard upside down or? French layout, I see. Okay. I'm gonna restore defaults. Please make sure to undo this, right? So, otherwise, that is not gonna work. I cannot adapt for that. Okay, so let's have a look. You are only going for 6 stars. No, you're not going for 6 stars. No, you are going for 6 stars. You do 6 stars. Okay. You have Sisia, Seed, and Nicole, as well as Nangong Yumiya B. Yuzua. Alright. So, is there anything specific that you did want to know? You are... Okay, we're gonna focus on everything anyway. I don't fucking know why I still have that in here. Extra notes, saving for M6 Vivian. Pog. Returnee player, came back during Adia banner. So no Sona. Which agent should you focus on building and what should I be focusing on when it comes to disk drives? Sure. I wonder if there will ever be a Vivian rerun. Surely, someone. Surely, someone. Alright. So, you have no Bernice. Oh. What a loss. What a loss for your account. Otherwise, you have skipped the Oval Squad. Well, a good chunk of it at least. You do not have Astra. Sure, makes sense. You don't have YSG, you don't have Premier, you don't have Dialan. Okay, you definitely want to see that you can get Lucia and Dialan. Those are... Also, you don't have Yi Zhongguang. Okay, no Void Hunters, basically. You do have Zhao, which was free, but you didn't pull Yi Zhongguang. Okay, sure. User is Sisia Seed. You do have Rena, Piper, Lycon. Okay, that is why you... Okay, fair enough. I wonder... Do you have any Mindscapes? That's for secret damage. Your attack is good, but your AM is a little bit... Oh, you don't have these drives. I see. So, technically speaking, I guess I can end the account review right here if you want to. We can make it very simple. You focus on getting Branch and Bladesong and Astral Voice. That is what you can do. I also probably would recommend you to use Weeping Gemini rather than Fusion Compiler. And if you run Fusion Compiler, you want a pen ratio disk here rather than attack. But it is a little bit difficult to... I mean, that is a really nice disc. It is rather difficult to build her without signature, because you are missing a lot of crit rate, right? So you are kind of forced to run crit rate here. With Fusion Compiler, you want to run pen ratio here, and then you also want Anomaly Mastery in slot 6, so you have no attack main stat, and that is just completely obliterate your stat. It's gonna obliterate your stats here. So, it is possible to build her that way, but it's really difficult. Because of that, I would probably recommend you to just use Weeping Gemini instead, especially with Nangong Yu. That is gonna be fine anyway. It's obviously worse than a signature, but you know, it works. And then you can just run crit rate, AM, and attack percent here. You can also consider... I mean, you can consider Astral Voice if you have good Astral Voice pieces. But... and that's a good piece. You could use that on someone. You have that level, that's okay. You could max these out. It's fine. That's probably what I would recommend. Your crit damage is fine, right? Your attack is good. You just really want those AM. And the pen ratio is fine, but pen ratio is better if you can go a full pen ratio build, right? So pen ratio here, and then also 2-piece Puffer Electro. Regardless though, right? You do have... oh, you actually run Astral Voice here, that's fine. If you want to really optimize this, like really optimize this, Astral Voice is better on her than on her. So the ideal layout is 4-piece Dawn's Bloom on Sisia paired with a 4-piece Astral Voice on your Seed, if you really want to care about it. But, you know. Hormone Punk 2-piece, that's okay. 2-4. And again, pen ratio. Okay, that is a really fucking good piece. I understand why you would use... okay. I understand why you would use this. I also understand why you are not running this over here, because that is really freaking good. You really want more attack subs. You also want to level this. Okay, we are gonna make you a small Google Docky. And by Google Docky, I mean editor notepad. So, me BB. Okay, so first, right? Discs to farm. BNB and Astral Voice. They are always good to farm. Very nice. So, it's same domain anyway, right? So, it's fine. Then we have me BB. AMD6. Weeping Gemini R5. Keep in mind it's a craftable weapon, so you can do that. And then you can run attack D5 and CR D4, right? So you already have that, which is fine. But this is likely gonna be better. You can also... you probably want a little bit more crit damage on your substats. This is a really good piece. You likely don't want to give that one up. But here you might want to give that one up. Try to find... you don't really need the AP roll anymore, right? Because you're gonna be running Weeping Gemini. So you're probably off better getting more crit damage. And even then, arguably, there might be a good chance that you want to change this as well. Because even though you are trading this attack piece for Weeping Gemini, who has like 25 base attack, right? Okay, your base attack here is gonna be lower, but you will still have a good chunk of attack. Maybe it's still better. But you also would like more crit rate. So, get some more crit rate and crit damage subs. Stay above 3100 attack if you can. That's probably what I would say for my Bibi here. Especially without signature, she's really hard to build though. Then we have Nangong Yu. For you. Usually I would recommend for most players to run attack here. However, those substats are really fucking good, so I understand very well that you would not want to do that. So, because of that, you are looking for, that is a really ugly situation, because this piece is really good. This means you are kinda locked into Hormone Punk unless you get a better one. Okay, we're gonna do it the following. When applicable, switch 2-piece Hormone Punk to Astral Voice, right? Since you hopefully are gonna be farming this one anyway, at some point you might get something where you are able to switch these 2 pieces for Astral Voice instead. You can also, because your AP is rather low, right? A good Nangong Yu AP breakpoint is like 350. Both of these stats are rather low, right? There might be a good chance where you can change this. Effectively, you have 2 rolls here, and you have 6 rolls here. So if you are able to get 8 rolls on these 2 pieces on Astral Voice, you can switch this. Right? So you are looking 8 rolls total, right? It doesn't really matter if you have like only 8 rolls, if like this is a really good piece or this is a really good piece. If these 2 discs are together, you know, 8 rolls, it doesn't matter. I would not recommend farming Hormone Punk specifically for that. You can give it like a 10 pull or something if you want to, but just farm Astral Voice. I think that's better. This is a really good piece that is missing some attack percent subs, right? I also probably would recommend running whatever you have currently here on your Hyper. That needs attack subs, definitely. E4 needs attack subs. And that is honestly for now fine. You can make it better if you want, but I mean, that's all. This we have to talk about though. Your skill levels are too low. Basic, EX, ult, assist, all to 12. You really want all of them at 12. To be fair, right? You are limited by your hamster cages. So you have 3 currently, which is not enough to even level these 4, which is fine. In which case, I would still recommend this, but if you want to save your resources, assist to 11. And I honestly would probably put your EX to 12, mainly because you get to use your EX more often than your ultimate, right? So that is probably what I would do. You can leave your dodge at level 1 for now. It doesn't matter all too much. It's fine. Zhao. Zhao doesn't matter. 2-6. That's okay. 50 out of 60. Nice. Very good usage of your resources. I love to see that. Roll more substats. That's literally it. But it's fine. Doesn't matter. Yuzua. 192, 172. Pen ratio. Okay. You're running AM. 2-piece here. That is okay. Those... You have a lot of +4 attack pieces on your AP. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's Yuzua. Honestly, it's fine. It's Yuzua. It's whatever. Sisia. 107, 29. You play with a seed, so you get like 1,000 on top. 3-9. Wait, what was your other character? Nicole, right? You played with Nicole. Yes, okay. So you had 3-9 attack. That looks good. Is Nightbot dying again? Let me quickly check up Nightbot. Or is Nightbot just slow? Command. Review. Should work. Are you AFK? Nightbot, what are you doing? Okay, Nightbot seems AFK. Oh my god, is Nightbot slow? Sorry for that. Okay. You are running S4 voice, which is fine, right? You're running ER to PCR. You run red access. That is totally okay. That is leveled. That looks all fine. You can arguably consider leveling her assist as well, mainly because her days multipliers are so fucking good. Right? That is something that you can consider. If you really want to get more out of her. She already does a lot of days anyway. When you type review and response, it won't trigger the command. Oh. I see. Interesting. Well, thank you to know. Good to know. Honestly, that is fine. Again, the only thing you might want to consider is switching Astral Voice with Seed, right? It's technically the better layout, but it's like 1% difference, so who the fuck cares? Jane. 192. Your attack is too low. Your AP is good. That doesn't matter. Yeah. I mean, there's a good amount of pen. M0 Jane. Okay, so I think this is gonna be the same as per usual. You need more attack. Just literally roll more attack subs. And exchange. Well, get a better D4, right? You have like the pen is not bad, but you would still rather prefer other things. So yeah, do that. Your anomaly proficiency is fine, but yeah, like your attack is too low. Seat 68. 29. 62. Electric damage, attack, crit damage. You could want some crit damage here. 68 plus 15. I'm fucking dumb, but 82. 87. Oh my god. I mean, you have a good ratio here, right? It's 90 to 180 would be good. You might want to consider getting more crit rate, because if you miss like the big slam down, it does like one big hit at the end. You kind of just don't want that to miss. You do have Cordis though, that's good. It's really just roll better subs here. It's fine. Nicole, 2-8, you're running Weeping. I would recommend a 2P swing jazz on her. Well, let's give Jane the caps lock as well. 2P swing jazz. You can do that, like crit damage, whatever. But the thing is that you don't really care about substats on her for the most part, unless you oh my god, I have a stroke. What the fuck? Unless you play her in ether anomaly teams, or generally anomaly teams, where you want like AP stuff, right? But because of that, I would just run ER on her, get as much Please get Velina. Please get Velina. What the fuck? Please get Velina. Don't skip Velina. Put this on Velina. Fuck you, Nicole. What the actual fuck is this? I'm stun logged. That emote that Swan has is so fucking good. Chat. This is so fucking good. I love this emote. We need to get this. I need to commission this just for myself. What the fuck? That is so good. Get Velina. Oh my fucking god. It's good. Yeah, just get like You know, especially Weeping Cradle. Oh, well, and maybe level that. Level Cradle, right? Get these to level 60. You arguably, that is actually something I probably would recommend you. You have two of them. Weeping Cradle has one of the best refinements in the entire game. And Weeping Cradle is arguably at R5 also one of the best weapons in the entire game. It is extremely good, right? Fuck, I can't actually look that up here, but we can do that on Pridwin. Surely. Surely we can do. That fucking cache is annoying me. Vengeance. So, Cradle, the right one, not this one, this one. First of all, it gives you a fuck ton of ER, right? It is flat ER, so this one is basically doubles for most characters your ER from 1.2 to 2.4, which is really good. But the main problem is, or well, it's not a main problem, but it's like this third enhancement, right? Which is really good. For some reason, the enhancement here just goes up a lot. You have like increase of 1.8 here, and suddenly it goes up by 3 here, right? And here you have an increase of 1.3, and then you have like 0.5. So the enhancement at R3 is really fucking good. And I would probably recommend that you just overclock it instead, and then you share it. The only main problem is you don't really have Kaboom. So that is the thing. But yeah, it's really good. I would probably recommend to overclock it and share instead. If you cannot do that because you need to share things, it's fine, right? But yeah, the overclock is really freaking good on Cradle. So that is something you could consider. Swing Jazz so that you can maintain it, because maintaining Weeping Cradle is the actual real challenge. Most of the time, I would just recommend most Nicole players to just run Kaboom, because maintaining Kaboom is free, and maintaining Weeping Cradle is not free. It's really fucking difficult. Even players like Lin Null usually don't run Weeping Cradle because of how much of a pain it is to get the most out of this. It's really good. But it's really fucking annoying. And the Vault is good on her. The problem is that you need to deal ether damage to get this, so you are reliant on EX Chain Ultimate, right? Which means, for Nicole, where most of the time you are just switching in every 3.5 seconds to do like basics or dash attacks to maintain your Death Shred, you don't get this bonus. So, yeah, that's most for Nicole. So Kaku is dead. I probably would not recommend Mono Eyes, but I would recommend you to level your Lycaon. Lycaon is really good nowadays. So, characters to level. Lycaon. Lycaon has quite a few teams you can run him in, right? You have Mono Eyes, which is Mibibi plus Lycaon. To be fair, ideally you would want to run Yuzua instead of Lycaon, right? Ideally this would be Yuzua. But every fucking Anomaly teams wants Yuzua. So sometimes this is just another option, right? But I'm gonna note it down here for you, even if I don't think that it is ideal. It is also really rather difficult to play. Do you have Adia? You don't have Adia. You can run Lycaon with Velina if you would like to, right? You can run her with you skip Premier. That is you can run her with Pyrois if you want to, right? Pyrois, Lycaon, Rina is something that you could do. In that case, you would need to level Rina. But it is something you could do. It's honestly not that great, but it works. Lycaon generally is just very versatile. And I think the main selling point of Lycon is that Lycon is never best in slot, but he basically nearly always works because his buffs nowadays are so generic. You do want to unlock this, right? That is like the minimum thing you do want to have unlocked, and it's a lot of fucking text. But effectively, what this does is Lycon is always gonna give you a 35% stun damage multiplier, as well as 30% damage bonus, right? And if you pair with ice characters like Miyabi or whatever, you also get like Ice Restrat. But he's always gonna be fine. The main problem is you are locked to using him either with an ice character or faction character. So that you can also play with Anomaly, right? So any Anomaly character, if you unlock this, works with Lycon. So that is something you definitely can consider. The amount of Anomaly characters is rather low. You do have Jane, so I think Piper is not necessary. Velina might be big for you, even if annoying. Velina allows you to play Jane, Velina. I mean, the problem that you have with Velina is kind of really just that any... Okay, I will ask you differently. Do you want to get Ramiel? Do you intend on getting Ramiel? Nope. Okay, so you hate Void Hunters. In that case, I would probably not recommend pulling for Velina. Mainly because even though Velina is a new attribute, Velina will require Yuzua. Any team that is with Velina that doesn't have Yuzua is just garbage the moment you do that. It is such a big drop-off. Because the only other character you can pop in is like Zhao or whatever, but it's gonna be so much worse. Yuzua is just like the one Anomaly character. She is basically what carries Anomaly currently. Every single team wants Yuzua. And that is not changing with Velina. There is an argument that we may be able to get like, you know, triple Anomaly with possibly Ramiel, depending on how they're gonna be doing that, right? Mainly because they did tease Velina plus Ramiel. So the question is, does it replace another... does Ramiel replace the other Anomaly character, or does she replace Yuzua? And I really fucking hope that they do make Yuzua 2 out of Ramiel. Because otherwise, that is... well, it's a thing. It's a choice. But yeah, you have Nangong Yu. You have this core. This core works for every single Anomaly character in the game, and arguably currently this core is the best in slot for every single Anomaly character in the game. So, I probably would not recommend Velina. Yeah. Unless you really like her, you know. I would recommend you Void Hunters. If you don't want Void Hunters, that's it. Please get Dialan. You might also want to consider Norma. You don't really have many stunners currently. Yeah, I would recommend you full priority. Norma and Dialan. I would recommend you both. You want a lot of stunners. And right now you only have Nangong Yu. And that's like the only stunner you have. That is also leveled. If you intend on getting those two, you can probably just not level Lycon. You will be fine. But yeah. I think that is kind of it. You want to M6 Vivian. I mean, that time is kind of over, but you kind of want Premier with Vivian nowadays. You kind of want Premier. I would go as far to say that these two characters are married. Not from the perspective of Premier, but from the perspective of Vivian. Vivian, you know, Vivian is obsessed with Premier nowadays. So that is probably what I would say. Means I mean, you will pull Vivian, right? Saving for M6 Vivian. Yeah, you will pull her. You will. It's a great mindscape. Yeah, that's probably it. I don't think I have much more to say. Most of these characters either you can't get anymore, or it doesn't matter, or you're gonna get them anyway. Yeah. Did I miss anything? Anything that I want to say? Which I focus on building. I think most of that you have built. You have like no Rupture characters, but you also don't have Lucia, so Rupture is kind of dead. Doesn't Premier burn through Vivian's points? Yes, exactly. That is why they are so good. And every single fucking Bloom gives Premier resource points. And since they intend on getting her to M6 anyway, M6 Vivian does not have problems with resource points anymore. It's fine. I don't really think I have anything else to tell you. I mean, since you want to go for M6 Vivian, farm more Phaethons. I guess. We can have a quick look at this. Okay. I would recommend you to just farm discs. You really just want to farm discs because you have nothing, which is fine. You are somewhat-ish new, right? I mean, you are returning, but basically you are new. So, Branch and Blade Astral Voice is the best thing you can just farm, like spend battery here. Phaethons is, well, it's a gacha thing, right? At fairies. It's not called fairies. Elfies. Oops. You don't care about that. You don't care about that. Honestly, simply because you seem to enjoy both Assisia and Seed. I think you can also go for Dawns / Moonlight. However, I would recommend to gacha for it, but you like for Moonlight specifically, right? To gacha for Moonlight Lullaby. Mainly because Dawns is a garbage set, and even on characters like Sisia, you can just run something else. It's fine. You will be fine just running, I don't know, Puffer Electro or whatever. But it's fine. Otherwise, you definitely want King of the Summit. The main problem you have is that you want to gacha for it because you have you do not have any Rapture characters, so this is a garbage dead set for you. But you definitely want King of the Summit for any stunner, it doesn't really matter. Here, you just want to gacha for Phaethons because Shadow Harmony isn't gonna be doing much for you. This is really good to farm. You don't have Bernice, you don't have Yanagi, you don't have Grace, nor would I recommend Grace, so that is dead. That is somewhat-ish dead. I mean, it depends, right? You can 2-piece, but anyway. Puffer Electro is good to gacha for, but none of your priorities. Woodpecker is something you can gacha for if you want it, but most of the time I wouldn't recommend Woodpecker anymore, because most characters just... They made it really easy to get like 100% crit rate. Like, back in the days. Back when I was still young. 1 year ago. It was not easy to get 100% crit rate on characters. Nowadays, they just give you core skill. This character gains 85% crit rate upon entering combat. This character starts with 15% base crit rate. Like, they make it really easy to just get that. And you might also want to consider Swing Jazz, but honestly, I would just get Moonlight Lullaby instead of 2-piece Swing Jazz. So this is a dead domain. This is fine to farm if you have the characters to use, but you don't. So arguably, let's have a quick look at your Jane. You want more attack, right? I would probably recommend this one. Gacha for one time. Good D4 AP. Fanged Metal. Just literally one, right? Just get one D4 for anomaly proficiency Fanged Metal. So you can exchange this piece. You might want to consider something better here as well, but honestly, I wouldn't bother too much with it for now. You can consider running Phaethons instead of Freedom Blues. It's totally fine. Wait, do you have you don't have signature on Yuzua, right? You don't have Sona, you don't have Sona Sig? Okay, so do you want your Vivian to be the best she can be? Okay. Get Yuzua Sig. 260, 3 AP for Vivian. And if there's any stat that Vivian cares about, it is get as many free AP rolls as you can. And 60 free AP is nice. Otherwise, get Promia, because she's married to Vivian. What would be M6 Vivi's best team? It's always gonna be Vivian plus Yuzua plus Promia. Promia is Vivian's best team by a long shot. It's not even remotely close. Vivian is not the best team for Promia, but if you want to play Vivian, you really want Promia. It doesn't matter what Mindscape you have on Vivian. M0 to M6, all good. That is your best current team for Vivian. So yeah. Get Yuzua Sig again, 63 AP. We don't know. Maybe Remiel will be good. You will know. I will make a video about that, right? Remiel is gonna get a 1.5 to 2 hour guide. I don't fucking know, depending on whatever she does, how much I have to talk about her. But it will be insane. We're already working on the intro. It will be the best guide ever. If you think YSG guide was insane, Remiel is gonna be the peakest of things. Yeah, and that's kind of it. Any other questions? Yo, Psychic say hello. I just want to say you love your model. Thank you. I love my model too, especially the ears. Look. I can move them individually. Anyway, yeah, I think that is all I have to say. If you really want to farm Phaethons, but you want to gacha for it. So yeah. If you refined your Cradle, what should you run? Yeah, that is kind of the problem that you currently have. Let's actually have a quick look at your Shia. All right. You did do that. Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot really check what you did here in the past because for some reason it doesn't tell the teams. Does it? Oh, it does. Okay. So okay, you don't have the team 3. Makes sense. Honestly, for now, I think you can keep however you have it. Cradle is better than Vault. Honestly, what are the current banners? Is there a Kaboom on the banner? There's no Kaboom on the banner. If you see Kaboom the cannon here, pull on the banner. It doesn't matter what character it is. It doesn't even matter if you want the W in it. Just pull and hope you get a fucking Kaboom. My recommendation for most players is just run Kaboom the cannon because it's free stats. You're always gonna get it. The Vault is fucking garbage to maintain on Nicole. And Weeping Cradle is even worse. Not because, like, this has the highest potential. It's her arguably best weapon. The problem is, players just, you know, it's really hard to maintain that. And Vault requires you to use EX Chain or Ultimate, so, yeah. So you don't always have it up. I think that's it. Stun engines, actually. You currently don't have stunners, I guess. But, that's actually something you could do. Let's go over to the gadget store. Oh yeah, true. Actually, the redeems are really quiet today. What the fuck? I set up redeems and chat isn't using them anymore. Huh? Get Steam Oven.
What does the fuck say?
Hello, little crow workers! How are you guys doing? Redeems. Hello.
Ooh, pee-poo-poo.
Where's the fucking sound? Where's my sound? Anyway, we are gonna look at that right afterwards. Benjen. Steam Oven R5. You can use it on basically every single stunner. It's always gonna be your best slot. So, yeah, I think that's kind of all. I don't really have much more to say. I think that is quite of a good overview. Alright, I'm gonna DM that to you. I hope that answers most of your questions, and feel free to resubmit your account in 2 or 3 months. I love to see whatever kind of progression people have. So, that being said, why the fuck does this not work? Can we talk about that? Need another redeem here. Where's my Uwu redeem?
Ooh.
Hello? Where are my redeems? Why the fuck do you not work, chat? What the fuck is this? You hear them? Why do I not hear them? They don't even show up for me. One minute cooldown. Who the fuck puts a cooldown on this? I don't hear them. What the fuck? Oh. I hear them now as well. It might have been that I had, well, okay, we don't talk about that. Nothing happened. Nothing happened, chat. Nothing happened.
Did you call me? Naya on the squad test.
Nothing happened. Oh my fucking god. Bums, are you still here? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Bums, you're still here. Fantastic. Please DM me your login data. Change your password before and after. Right. Oh my god, Oliver, thank you so much for your prime. Hell yeah. Appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome to the palace. So, you have already done that. Damn it, I want to go to the toilet before that. What the fuck? Okay, you're too quick. We are quickly gonna log in. And then I go to the toilet right after. So, we are already in. Fantastic. We don't even need a verification code. We have a resubmission. Please delete your login data from Discord. Thank you. So, perfect. We have that. Ads are quickly running. I am gonna play some random ass music. Here you go. I'm gonna take a really quick toilet break.
I cannot ignore this. I've got my blinders on. Baby, you know that I'm all for it. Hurry before another April's gone. And you can find me. I trace about in your memory. Is this really where I belong? Please don't make me wait too long. I'm throwing up my hands, open in these arms. Time is sliding down the wall. There is an animal living inside me, gripping my heart, slow me down. The greatest weight that I've ever held, and I can't keep it all. Won't you take it all? Let's go back to when you didn't know me. Yeah, I've come to you as the devil disguise. I know I'm my fault, hidden behind a mask and I can't show you. Yeah, I'll come to you as the devil disguise. I've got my best shoes on, a pair you never seen on me. I let my love run free. Does that make you sweet on me? And we can use another name, but it takes two to play that game. And baby, don't break your stare. I'm gonna make you feel it everywhere. And everyone's up in arms. And whoever could they be? They all thought they knew you.
So.
And everybody thought that they knew me.
We are in. Dialing less after taking a break hurts you? Yes. Understandable. Me too. I'm hurt every time I see dialing less. Dial less. Okay, get away with the head. I want my cute ears. Yeah, I love my ears. Oh, look at them, they're so cute and fluffy. Why can I not have them IRL? Oh my god. Anyway. Bums. Let's have a look. So, where are you? Here you are. Is my stat distribution balanced enough? Can you run my Eve team so I can see what she's capable? I have not played Evelyn for like forever. Resurrect Miyabi if you can, but low priority. Sure, let's have a look. So, you are 60. Oh yeah, fuck, we didn't look at the, I'm so sorry. I love Yuri. I forgot to look at your bang boos. Okay, you are stacked up. Why does nobody spend their Chat. Please spend them. Even if they are free. Get our 3 Berkblick. Get our 5 biggest fan. Saving for Jake. Okay, Jake is really fucking good. Like, really good. So much energy. Okay, you are waiting here. That is fine. You are not free to play. Well, we know that. I mean... Agents. You skipped a lot of agents. Oh my god. Your roster is non-existent. I guess you just pull for what? M6, M1. Wait, you spend so much money and you have like no M6 characters. What the fuck? What are you saving for? What are you saving for, bums? You only buy Inter, not Pass. Oh. I was seeing like 4,000 monochromes. And I was like, those are 12 months. That's an entire year. More than an entire year. It's 13 months. 13 months of passes and not spent. I couldn't do that. I would just spend them. So, okay. Fair enough. That explains things. My bad. So, you're running Astral Voice. Let's have a quick look at your skill levels. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That looks... That's a waste of resource. That looks good. That looks good. Nothing to say. I mean, you can get this one to 12. How do your... You have 10 still. Get your usual basics to 12, I guess. Everything else, get your assist Vivian to 12. You will need to use it, right? That is fine. I mean, there's a waste of resources here. Alright, but anyway. Me, BB, get your assist to 12. Everything else looks fine. 17. Your HP is a bit low. You're running... Okay, don't run attack main stat. Crick your Manato. Better. You can explain... No. 65, 160, 87. That is not bad. It's fine. It's really good. Oh my... It's really good. Evelyn. Astral Voice. 3.6. Beautiful. That is how an Evelyn should look like. You can get 12% more crit damage. Is that nice to see? Oh, wait. Are you running attack D5? Fire. Okay. Never mind. I take everything back. But at least it's not attack here. Get pen ratio. The problem is your subs are so fucking good.
What was the question about Eve
Can you run your Eve team so I can see what she's capable with someone who knows how to play her? I don't know how to play Eve. Okay, I know that. I just cannot do that. This is just really fucking good. That is just a really fucking good D5. That's a really solid Eve. The problem is I haven't played Eve since like 2.1 or something. I have not played Evelyn for a long while. So even though I know in theory how to play her, I'm just so out of practice that I'm not that great with Eve anymore. I will need to practice her again. You have been struggling to clear. Okay, that shouldn't happen. Wait. Okay, we are just gonna run that. Okay. I'm not a great Eve player, but you should not be struggling to clear. Okay, fuck that. We restart that. Oh, let me bury. Thank you. Oh no! Why do you hit me? Okay, anyway. Fortunately, we're a little bit short on resources. Hello, let me basic. Thank you. Oh my god. Surely Jufufu can follow up here, nice. Actually, we maybe could have kept Jufufu ultimate for 2 stuns here. Oh god, stop stunning me. Hitting me, not stunning me. Whoop. Can we clear this without using a chain? I think we have to use the chain. How unfortunate. Oh no, we are nearly maxed on. Okay, anyway. Eve. Damn it, why the fuck is this score that low? What the fuck? Okay. I have to up my my Evelyn game. I have to up my Evelyn game. What the fuck? Me when I didn't play the character for 10 years. Actually, I shouldn't have used that. Fuck. Hello? No. Nah, she isn't that bad. The problem is I'm fucking out of... I don't know how to fucking play Evelyn anymore. Also Astra. I don't think I've used Astra since like 10 years. Yeah, we can hit 20k. We can hit 20k. Just need to learn how to play Eve again. What the fuck? No, Eve is not that bad. Just me being bad with Eve. That's a big difference. Was there no... Oh, we're out of assist points already. What the fuck? You know what? I'm not gonna do the cancel here. I don't care. You're just going for a double stun. Maybe we can get another stun window here, which would be great. No! Oh my god. How bad. Actually, we cannot get another stun here. What the fuck? Well, how unfortunate. Let's get some energy here on Fufu. Stop hitting me. Do we actually need to use the chain here to get rid of this? Maybe we do. I'm not sure. Is he X special enough? Then it's a skill issue. Double stuns on pre-fire can only be done before 2-0. Yeah, but well, fuck man, I'm sure we can hit 20k. That should not be a problem. What the fuck? Maybe I really need double chains. That's kind of fucking ass. Actually, let's have a quick look at your... Why does your Jufufu deal 10% damage? I also think we need 2 stuns. What does your Jufufu have? Have a good night. Okay, your attack is really low. Your attack is really low. B28. Do you have resources? You have resources, thank god. You can surely... Oh my god. What the fuck? That Eve build is so fucking good. Can you roll tech? No. Fucking hell. Wait. Surely that works. Okay, we're gonna be doing this, and here we are gonna be switching to... No, that is good. So we need a bit more crit rate now. Do you have another crit rate one? Here, that has more attack. No, wait, that's crit rate main stat. What the fuck? Never mind. Give me another attack main stat. Shockstar Disco. It's too good. Do you have a Shockstar Disco here that we could run? No. Another impact here. It's nearly the same. Fuck. I think we have to switch this one. Or that one. 53-3. Okay, this is better. We have nearly 200 more attack. Your Evelyn is good, we know that. What does your Astra run? 3-4, you're running Bashful. Okay, that is fine. That looks also fine. Your skill levels, that could be something we could consider. Getting the 2 stuns before might be what we need, but it can be. Also, we didn't really have the parry, yes. Well, we are gonna restart and we'll get like the parry thing, so we can get the crit damage. That was too early. Did it ever replace snap angle? Probably, but I don't care enough. I want to 20k with this. Okay, that, I guess we only needed 1 restart. Good enough. Good enough. Dub! Oh my god, the fuck is this RNG? The problem is I don't want to ult here. What is this? Huh? No! Oh, no! I misclicked. Fuck. What the fuck is that moveset? No, my RG. No, we need another parry. No. Give me another parry. Oh my fucking god. Oh. No, we have to restart this. What the fuck? We are 210 and don't have a stun yet. Man, to Fufu's days is really just fucking negative. What the fuck? Where's my stun now? Oh my god, I failed the parry here. Another one. What the fuck? Minus crit damage. I forgot to switch. Oh my fucking god, my brain. There is no fucking days. It's not even just Nangong, it's also just like Dialan. The character just doesn't stun. It's also a reset boss anyway. Which is really annoying. Arguably we already should reset. The first move they didn't do was not there. Well, my nose is... my nose is itchy, oh my fucking god. I can't play with one hand. Ugh. Oh, reset boss, I love it. Especially when paired with skill issues. Don't scratch. No, I need to scratch. Days, give me days. We're at 220. Oh my fucking god, I have to ult. Yeah, this character does no fucking days. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Ah, I forgot to swat. Oh, I thought I can. Oh my fucking god. My brain is not here. What the fuck? Oh. Can you just not pull for Dialon? Get a good stunner. No, Tiger does not have Sig. Okay, we get a good... Okay, I'm gonna ult right here. Fuck that. I hope that wasn't too early. Also, the stun damage multiplier being low doesn't help. No, that lands outside stun. Oh my god. That missed! There's no fucking way we can get 2 stuns. What the fuck? I don't think that is possible with fucking Jufufu. Oh no, I shouldn't have used my EX here. I forgot about that. I wanted to try if we can. Wanted to see, but how the fuck is the EX enough? Are we sure? I'm really not sure if the fucking EX is enough. Two-piece days? That's not gonna be helping. That is not gonna be helping. Oh no, that is the wrong character. Are you shitting me? I hate Astra. I cannot parry on a thingy. I fucking hate Astra versus Defile. It's like the most garbage thing ever. We are gonna ult here. We don't get another stun window. We want all of the damage we can. Oh, the fuck am I doing? Chat, I don't want. I'm done. I cannot concentrate. Zero fucking way. Just not a way. If we had a total misclick counter here instead of total crashes, fuck that. You can 20k. I know that. I can sit here for the next 3 hours resetting to get the right moveset and not misclicking. Not gonna be doing that. Fuck that. It's a really fucking good Eve though. It's a really fucking good Eve though. But fuck that. No, not happening. Give me 2 seconds. I need something to drink. Holy fuck. My coffee is empty again. Are you shitting me? Okay, water I guess. So, my throat, good fuck. What set is she on? Astra is running. Where is Astra? Hello, Astra. Astra is running on Moonlight and Eve on Full Voice. It's a really fucking good Eve. Unless you have skill issues or you don't want to reset, this should not struggle to 20k ever. That's a really fucking good Eve. It's a really good Eve. The only thing I probably would do is I would run not fire damage bonus here, right? But yeah. They should just remove evasive assist from the game at this point, yes. But to be fair, Defiler has a few problems for Eve, right? I would personally just run whatever versus Defiler and run Eve versus Thrall. Because the main problem is that Defiler has like the 125% stun damage modifier. So that kind of plays against Eve, who just really wants to do all the damage during stun, which is unfortunate. But it still should not struggle to 20k. It is really just a reset thing, right? You want to reset to... So, just to make that clear, right, for everybody. But the way Defiler works is... Whenever you do a defensive assist, you get 1 stack of education. Can stack up to 6 times. So that means, okay, the fist damage and electric damage doesn't do anything like for Eve, right? But you get basically 30% crit damage here. And you want to have those 30% crit damage because you are not gonna get the knockdown before the first stun, right? So if you want Defiler to do like the spin to win attack where you parry 8 times, that you can max this out. But yeah. Your discs are really good here. Okay, never mind. Those are all fine. That is good. That is good. And that misses attack percent. You really want some more attack percent, your attack is pretty low. You're looking for 2.8k to 3k attack, right? Ideally, I would probably even recommend you to change this to an attack percent one if you can. I mean... that fixes your attack issues. I guess. I wonder if it's better. I wonder if it's better. 2.7k. Sure, that works, right? You're an ER, nice. That's good. Get more HP subs. 4-piece Phaethons. I don't think that is intended. I hope that isn't intended. Yeah, you would like one more attack roll here. Yeah, you want a bit more attack. Wonder if you can get that somewhere. You could roll on these. Fuck. Is it better than this? No. This one, surely. Could be a really good Sisia piece. Never mind. Spoke too quickly. Attack percent. Oh. That is very unfortunate. I mean, surely that rolls into... Oh, got it. That is good unless... Are you shitting me? What the? Where's my attack percent rolls? Well, it is really good. There's not all too much you can improve. I guess you can run attack percent main stat here if you would want to. But you are not missing much, right? Your buff is...
When are you building Sisharivi?
Sishya. Sishya. I'm gonna build Sishya. Never. That's not true. Someone. Yeah, get a little bit more attack. Manato. Right, we did switch that. We have some really good pieces here you could roll up on. But you already have good pieces. Switch it around, right? Oh. Wait. Look at this. This is gonna be the best disc you have ever... Look at this. This is gonna be the best disc you have ever seen. Yeshunguang. So, 3.4k to 1450. Which team do you play? And you don't have dial and so double attack. That is good. You want an attack sub here. The rest looks fine. Roll better substats, quite literally. We have a good one. Crit rate. Oh. What the fuck? I stop rolling on your account. Your account is cursed. It curses me. What the fuck are those rolls? Fufu. I think you really need to level these. Because your Jufufu currently does 0 fucking days. Is Season 3 dropping super soon? Yes, in 3 days. You really want a little bit more attack, right? 2-piece white water on Manato? No, it was 1 piece. You can get something else here, right? Use this instead or whatever. But, it's really just... Crit rate we're already running, and we want more crit rate, so... There's surely, you know... God, these pieces are so good, what the... Attack main stat. Oh yeah, we switched it with her, right. Attack is really bad on Rupture characters. We have an HP main stat here. 2. But I also said I stopped rolling on your account. What the fuck? Why do I not do what I said? M1, so that is a very good Yeshonguang, except that you do want not HP but ether damage bonus here. Honestly, I would run this. Even though you lose like 1 crit rate roll, right? The ether damage is gonna be better. Plus, compared to this one, you also get a little bit more HP. And because you have the attack substats, I mean, this is a dogshit conversion. It's like 20 sheer force. But still, it's gonna be slightly better, I think. I would probably run ether damage instead of HP percent. Actually, you do get 2 through here. You definitely want an ether damage main instead. Problem is you don't have one. You do, but no good subs. Oh. Yeah, no. Panda is dead. You do have Lucia, right? Yes, you do have Lucia. Vivian, 375, Weeping Gemini, that's okay. Your attack doesn't matter. Roll better substat. Roll better substats. Do you have more AP somewhere? Oh, that is juicy. Can you run? Yes, you can. Run this one here. And here you can run, where is it? This one instead. AP stays the same, but you get a lot more attack. Run that one. It's better. Astra, we had that. The main problem I think you run into with Astra currently is... Oh my god, you have so many R5 kabooms, what the fuck? Is that you are probably better off running Kaboom for the ER, but that means you need a lot more attack subs. Like, a lot more attack subs, so that's a thing. Me boo boo. Ow. Sure. Oh my god, my rolls are so bad. You have a good pen ratio pieces here. Do you have Hormone Punk? Oh. Okay, what if we... Can we run Hormone Punk? It has a good chunk of crit rate. Okay, okay, okay. I mean, pen ratio is not the worst, but I would like some crit rate. Attack percent. Oh my god, the secret main stats. What a secret piece, surely. Take AM. AM here, sure. Oh my fucking god, what are my rolls? What the fuck? Huh? We're gonna be using this, fuck it. Astral Voice it is. We are not running Hormone Punk, that is good, but do we have pen ratio attack? My god. That is so... Fuck, we cannot do that. Do you have... Woodpecker? Puffer Electro? Phaethon's Melody? Surely this cannot roll badly. Okay, we are running two-piece Phaethons. Ether... Oh, that's a nice... What the fuck? Huh? Finally. Oh my god. Crunch and Blade. So, we are gonna be switching to this one here, even if it's non-ideal. I don't think we get better subs right now. Could try that one. Why do I even roll at all? Why do I do this? Why do I roll on your account? Chat, never let me roll on your account. Ever. So, 53, 80, 375 AP. We are running attack AM, AP. We might want to run crit rate instead. Your crit rate is too low. I don't think we can fix that nicely. The problem is those subs are freaking good. Bro. Good chunk of attack, but I really would like some crit rate. This one is better, but... Oh. I give up. What the fuck? Oh. What, oh my god. How the fuck are we supposed to fix this? We need to switch this here. 3-2, 74, 94. I think I cannot fix your Miyabi because I don't roll. I mean, I do roll, but I roll badly. I wasted like millions of Dennies at this point. What the fuck? There are no good Woodpecker pieces. We have to run 2-piece Phaethons because otherwise we cannot run AMD6. I was looking for pieces, but we need to run Phaethons. There's no Astral Voice. There is no Hormone Punk. There is no Woodpecker. There is no Puffer Electro. There is no Branch and Blade Song. There is no way that we can run AMD6. This is literally the best AMD6 we have. And here we have the problem that we really would like a bit more crit rate, but there is no way that we can do that. Do you have any Mibibi score for reference somewhere? You don't. Yeah, the problem is... True bumps, you do have that, but you don't have a good AM piece anywhere, except this one. So what we need to be doing, we need to run 2-piece Phaethons. And there is no way that we can maintain your attack somewhere here. Because everything I roll is complete garbage. All my rolls are complete garbage. You have like really nice ice damage bonuses or whatever, right? These things are nice, but we have no way to run AM6 here. Because anything I roll is garbage. None of these are outstanding. There is no attack D6 angle. Attack D6 on Mibibi doesn't exist unless M6. That is something we could run. These are some we could. I mean, let's try it, right? Let's try what happens if we run this. We switch this one over to... Let's try that one. We have an attack main stat here. You don't have an attack main stat. No, I mean you do, but it's on Eve. Yeah, there's no way that we can do that unless we run crit rate here, but we don't need that much crit rate. Your attack is way too low if we do that. We cannot reasonably do this. I legit think that, as unfortunate as it is currently, I think that is what we have to do. I think that is what we have to do right now. It's whatever, it is better than whatever you've had before, but my rolls today are questionable at best. So that's what we are running. CR, attack, AM, and then whatever the best we can get here. The thing is, this has 1 AP that has pen. We're gonna be running this. It's a bit less attack, but 10% more crit damage. You want more crit rate, more attack, and more crit damage. And more AP. You want all of that. Crit damage 120%, attack 3200 plus, and crit rate 85% to 88%. And AP 300. And ideally you don't use 2-piece Phaethons because you don't need it. It's a little bit overkill. The problem is, I mean ideally you would just use an Astral Voice or Hormone Punk. But like your weakest piece right now is this one. That is your weakest piece. And here, that is your second weakest piece because you want some crit damage on there as well. And you want more crit rate rolls. It's, me BB is not really... That is also honestly not the greatest because you are looking for crit rate as well. Which you do not have here. And I cannot roll. Whatever I roll is just defense. So that's unfortunate. 53, what would you be using? Heartstring? Heartstring. Your attack is too low, obviously. You don't have a sick. It looks fine. Damage. Right. That's honestly pretty good. Yeah. That's a pretty good Hadamasa, I think. Not much to complain here. I'm still in awe of your Eve. Like, those stats are legit good. They're legit just really fucking good. Yanagi, 37428, that's okay. Is it attack D5? No, it's AP. Good. Sorry, electric damage. Oh my god. Oh, that's pretty good, except this one. This is like by far your worst piece. Oh my god. Honestly, funnily enough, there are some people who swear on ER on Yanagi. Might be something to try out with those subs. Okay, Sukaku is dead, but if she weren't dead, that looks fine. Do you get to 2.5k attack? You do. That is fine. Is that R2 Angel? Damn. You can level the assist if you want to. It's good days, good damage. Why are these pieces so good? What the fuck? Lucy is dead. Lycon is fine. Yep. Nicole to 1 ER pen ratio. Honestly, I would probably switch this to attack. Your substats really don't matter all too much. And the pen ratio doesn't really do much for Nicole. And Corin is 50. Honestly, your rolls are really good. This... Your Jufufu's days is negative. That is not your Jufufu's days, just Jufufu's days is negative. You do not get enough stuns for your Eve here. You can 20k. I know that it is possible, especially with your Eve stats. You might also want to consider not a fire damage bonus one, right? But... I wonder... No. Get Dialin for your... Or would you Fufu M1? Or Nangong Yu? Or Norma? Get Norma for your Eve. Get Norma for your Eve. Oh my fucking god, when Norma comes out, I have to learn Eve again. Fuck. Well then. I guess I will have to do that. Defiler is such an ugly matchup for Eve. Mainly because of the fucking low stun damage multiplier that's not playing in into her favor. You were thinking of Norma, but you also want Dialin for Haru. Fair, but you can get both. You for Eve? No, not for Eve, generally. You is just really fucking good. You can play anything with you and it will do fine. Mainly because of her stun speed as well as her buffs just being really good. Right? Even if I would not necessarily recommend it. I don't really think I have More feedback for you. You have a good idea what you are doing. Anything that is holding you back from 20k'ing or me is literally just skill issue. Velina's combo, just the X special, then hold, basically. Velina is more about routing the fight, which, to be fair, is like for most characters the case. The case for most characters. You were going to get both until you had to spend 230 pulse up for Mia. 230? I am so sorry, but I mean... It's a good Premiere. Just attack is a little bit low, but that's like really just this piece. Honestly, you could consider changing that. I switch this. I think this is better. Yes, you lose a little bit of AP, right? But oh, you don't have Yuzu Sig. But regardless, I think this is better. Gonna switch it back for you so you can decide, but you really want a bit more attack. Even if you have to give up some AP, I wonder if... I don't want to roll on your account anymore. Definitely not. Use this one. Attack main stat is just so good on Premiere. Honestly... Fuck. Are you able to get... Probably, maybe, somewhere. I think this might be better. You lose your ice damage bonus. You lose 27 AP. But you get 500 more attack. I mean, we can just quickly test it. We can just quickly test it. Can I reset this? Sure. Oh, you don't have Premiere. Nangong Yu, right. Vivian, I guess. Bobbin. Stage buff. Do we run neutral? Because this gives you ice damage bonus. So right now, if we run this, it might be that the attack... I want to see on a neutral playground. I want to see, assuming that you don't have an ice damage, 40% ice damage bonus, whether or not that is better. Want to see on a neutral ground. Oh, let's see. A Bloom is at 639k, right? Yeah, it's okay. We ignore that. How much does the ult? We just checked the ult. The ult of Bloom is very simple. It is 300k. Ult is 300k. So, ult is 300k. 303k if we want to be exact. So we're gonna switch this. Now we do the exact same thing again. $303K. No. That looks slightly higher. Make sure that we have everything up. And 303K it was before. That was 279K. Interesting. So that is lower. Okay. Now I want to know how it looks like with the shield buff. To be fair, you don't have Nangongyo, so that does do something, but still. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, where are we? Here. Oh, that's a bloom a little bit. For the decibels, go to Yuzua, refresh her buffs. So. And we have 542. 542. $542. So. No, let me dodge here. I want to refresh my buffs. 542 it was, right? 557, so the difference is less, but regardless, it is still better. Okay, so, very easy testing. I would recommend that always. It doesn't matter what the content creator tells you. It doesn't matter who does it. It doesn't matter what the theory says. Always, depending on your own stats, go and test things, right? This is clearly better than this one. And my tracking died. Well. Okay, we are back. Right? Even though the attack here is rather low, going for this one will be better than this one. That is always. If you are in doubt, go and test yourself. Doesn't matter what anybody tells you. Yeah. I don't have anything else to say. Any questions, bums? Any questions? Question, if I use Dylan with Billy, you are Astra for Shuang. Ideally none of those, but if you had to choose Astra. The real answer is really Dylan. Dylan with Lucia. Playing... sorry, not Lucia. Oh, with Yeshongguang. Astra, but... Dylan, but ideally you use Zhao. I mean, you have Zhao, so... Puffer said with Dylan a big improvement over Astral. Yeah, it's pretty good. Especially because you I mean, if you are able to get a 4-piece puffer, it's really good. Zhao, Shunguang, Astra then? No, Zhao, Dialin, Ye Shunguang. Or Zhao, Suna, Ye Shunguang. He's really reliant on Ether Veils. But yeah, if you can run a 4-piece puffer on your Eve, it is better. Quite a bit. But you will kind of need to match these stats. So that will be difficult. But keep in mind, getting like a 15% combat attack on top of like what you already have here is really good. Yeah, that's like the problem, right? It's not happening that you are matching this. Dylan is on Billy duty. Yeah, then Zhao, Astra, Chongguang, I guess. Yeah. Your rolls are really fucking insane. I don't really have much to say, except for anything that holds your score back is, well, Evelyn is is Dialin reliant nowadays. Stun damage reliant. Chufufu M1 could also be really good here. Especially versus fucking Defiler. But I would just recommend you run Dialin versus Thrall. It is much easier than versus fucking Defiler. It's much easier than versus Defiler. But yeah, there's not really a lot of feedback that I have for you because it's just good. Just a good account. Very good rolls. Very good rolls. Okay, so chat. Let's do one more Beneath run. I want to do one more Beneath run. What do we have? 5 AM. Oh my god, we nearly have reset. I want to hit the 50k. Fuck that. I need the low skill ceiling characters. They are more fun to play because I don't have to think. Yeah, we do want to try this, right? Whoop. Whoop. Parry here. Oh, I actually wanted to trigger that. Well, anyway. 228. One disorder, unfortunately a very small one. Can I just trigger this? Oh, thank you. The disorders didn't line up nicely here, unfortunately. Oh my god, that missed again! Are you shitting me? Oh, I want 2 stuns here. I hate this boss. Not as bad as 12 though. So we do that again. Go in here. 1, 2. Give me a parry. No. That is the wrong parry. Oh, parry on you. Parry. Oh my god. Okay, never mind then. We are doing this. What needs to happen to get 50k? A good chunk of RNG, which we already don't have. Oh my fucking what, he doesn't even proc that here. Give me the fucking disorder. That, for example, needs to hit. If that doesn't hit, we have a bit of a problem. And this assist follow-up also needs to hit. We need a really good RNG in the early game where basically bro needs to spin to win. Actually, it's girl, but anyway. Girl needs to spin to win. And if she doesn't spin to win as a first move, we can reset. So, spin to win. This needs to be a spin to win. Perfect. That is what we want. Right, because we need to stun early here. We need to disorder here, which is important. We only get that if we do that. Here we need to refresh burn, and now here we need to disorder again. Oh shit, that was a bit too early. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, and now we need to stun here. Which can be really difficult. Fuck. That is not super ideal. We only get 1 here, but it's okay, I cannot change it. I cannot change that, so that is what we're gonna be doing. Waste all of our resources here, right? 1 more chain here. And this is also not ideal. Ideally, we want to have 30k points here. But well, it is what it is, eh? One, two. Bernice. Oh, we have so much energy to spend. Nice. Another Bernice. And now we need to stun lock. Please, please don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Thank you. Fuck! I hate it. We need a quick stun. Parry, 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 parry. Thank you. We're gonna ignore that. We need a stun here. Even though we are missing out on crit damage and stuff, we do need the stun here. Fucking hell. Maybe it would have been better to parry twice or something to get the crit damage bonus. We need the crit damage bonus to hit that. I mean, not close. We were a bit closer before. A lot closer, actually. We have been a lot closer before, right? Well, it is what it is. Oh, look at that. It's a new day. Insane. I'm not gonna do my dailies. Yo, Monster 8, hello. I'm playing too well? No. Today is not my day. I'm doing so many misplays today. But I'm just really tired. Really sleepy. I'm hungry. Haven't eaten anything. I slept for 3 hours. Hell yeah. Went to bed at 10 PM. I actually went outside. with my wife. We ate barbecue, hell yeah. But yeah. It is what it is. Let's have a quick look at the Yisheng video and if people have questions that we could answer. Or okay, after 3 hours, kind of dead. Kind of dead, but okay, let's look at Yisheng. Are there any questions? Yeah, advertise my own videos. I love it. Shungos. Should I skip Sona? I need Sona for Shungos. I mean, you don't need Sona for Shungos. But I've also been saving for Ramiel and now whatever. I mean, we don't know that. How do people conclude this? I don't get it. How do people conclude that? Just because they said that Velina works with Ramiel doesn't mean that it's gonna be her best teammate. Yeah, but like, I don't know that they do that. Like, we don't know if Ramiel is Velina's best teammate. We really just don't. You have Dialan. Regardless, Shungus is right now strong enough that she can clear without Sona. There are no leaks currently that reflect that. It literally, there is nothing that tells currently that it's gonna be the best teammate. Regardless, Sona has quite a few team. Okay, honestly, I cannot really answer this because whatever I'm gonna telling here is a non-answer. It's actually a non-answer because I don't really like answering this, damn it. Mia be a stronger? Damn, okay, there are no questions except for that one, and I don't fucking like answering this one because I like to give pros and cons so people can decide for themselves. But damn. Damn it. Yes, never do this. Like, I'm gonna probably make a secondary video about this. Oh my god, that is so bad. It's really interesting how the rerun videos do so badly recently. For like every content creator. But yeah, oh, look at that. There are more videos coming. Insane. Casters do eat. Yeah, on my... It's really funny. I have not watched a single one of these videos, but the person always shows up in my recommendations. I don't know. I'm not good at giving this kind of advice. Alright, chat, I am tired. I don't play well enough today. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid. Yesterday's raid person was unfortunately not the best choice because follower chat disabled. And I'm gonna look out for that starting from now. So let's see if we have somebody we can rate who could be happy about that. I would like to rate somebody smaller instead. Do we have somebody who is talking? A more 2.8 ZZZ grind. JV. Spanish and English. Well, we just want English. Brian, I saw you now a few times.
Did she?
You have
She's always
7
been
seconds to
different.
talk.
And after everything that happened in the Hollow, my memory's kind of hazy.
The time is over.
I just remember her telling me to go to.
Damn it. People, you need to talk. What about you? Brandon the Great.
Glorious return. I'm rolling with you. We got a free throw for the Knicks.
Great. No follower chat. Fantastic.
Easy.
So, a person is talking within 7 seconds. Fantastic. They have no follower chat. I remember to check that now. Chat, thank you so much for being here. I wish you a good night, a good day. Be friendly to Brandon. Say hi. And I wish you all a good day, a good time. And see you guys today night. Cheers. Peace.